The new Asti Hospital, now the northern Italian city's largest building, was designed by the Studio Solmona e Vitali, a partner of Consorzio Mythos, in association with other design studios. The hospital, a significant example of the technical initiatives handled by the studio, has a capacity of 750 beds and is a modern, functional structure, organized on the basis of grouping the various medical and surgical specialities into departmental areas. Every day, 3,000 people move through the hospital's area of 136,000 square meters. So, from the architectural and planning viewpoint, it was vital to encourage effective integration with the city and ensure that the new structure would not stand out as a large, intrusive body against the existing urban fabric. To achieve the best possible results in this context, the studio conceived the idea of developing a large, covered piazza within the hospital. The piazza creates a heart, a social focus for the urban microcosm created by the hospital, a core around which the functioning of the hospital structure revolves. This area plays an important humanizing role by making the environment warm and welcoming, as well as forming an important strategic logistical link with and for the city. The piazza is in fact located at the end of the central thoroughfare of Corso Dante, and once visitors enter this space, it provides immediate access to the hospital's admission and entry services, along with all the public health services. To emphasize its close relationship with the city of Asti, the piazza has been designed on a scale that is more urban than structural. In this context, a crucial role was played by the choice of materials used: plastered facades, stone pavements, street lamps, and street furniture. Architecturally speaking, loggias, balconies, and arcades open off the piazza, and aerial walkways and stairways of various shapes and sizes enable communication between the various levels. Its transparent canopy and the totally glass end wall allow light to flood in. Useful, functional solutions have been developed to create an environment that calms the unease typically experienced by anyone entering the hospital. Shops, restaurants, a bank, a chapel, the nursery, and a staff micro-creche. The piazza is the heart of the hospital, the point of arrival from the city, and the departure point for all the hospital's interior walkways. With the various areas separated in this way, it becomes possible to keep the medical department separate from the areas with public access. The entire structure is above all the result of an in-depth architectural study. Attention has been paid to every detail in order to accentuate the urban feel of the large interior space. The clinic courtyards and gardens, terraces, lift towers, and the side wall facades play on the illusion of opening up perspectives, creating scenic backdrops of constantly shifting views that give passers-by the impression of walking through the city itself. On every floor, a medical ring links the various wards, and every ring is linked to other floors with special vertical communication shafts. This creates a three-dimensional network of medical access ways that provides a convenient, sheltered link between all the wards and diagnosis and treatment centers. This system of routes and walkways also provides significant structural flexibility, an indispensable element that gives the entire structure the ability to adapt to future needs. Finally, service flows are handled by a totally automated movement system, with carriers on a magnetic track. This manages the transport of all materials, keeping it strictly segregated from human traffic. Asti Hospital, an example of the design skills and capability of the Studio Solmona e Vitali and the Mythos Group.